Hello, Sudoku. I'm Drew from the crew with my crewmates. We are here for an exciting competition. 4 plants, only one can grow to be the best plant of them all. My entry is the one in the top left, and it looks like it just lost sunlight. This is bad.
Alright, my plant is in the bottom right, and I think it's gonna win because sunlight and soil, and it's in its natural habitat, so there's really nothing that can beat it out of this competition.
But pot wins everything, and pot plant to the top right has my vote of confidence. I think it'll win.
Yes, pot plant is my entry into this competition, and I have given pot plant my everything. It has plenty of food, water, and sunlight. I think it might be able to beat a plant in its natural habitat, but we'll just have to wait and see.
But have you fertilized it?
Fellow crewmates, I don't recall. What's that plant in the bottom left corner? I don't remember its entry.
I don't know how that plant got in the competition, but from the looks of it, it seems to be a young bonsai tree. And from what we know about bonsai trees, they're hard to take. They can grow very fast, so we'll have to see, depending on how well this one was cared for. It could sprout 5 feet tall in these 10 minutes, or it could just stay how it is.
Well,
But notice
it isn't getting very much
notice.
sunlight at
Notice the bonsai has a blue pot, and blue is this color of water, and water makes plants grow. Therefore, bonsai might win.
This is true. The bonsai may take up energy from the...
all. My plant's still in a dark room. That's very unfortunate. Hopefully light will dispel my plant soon.
I'm seeing some movement in bottom left plant. Could this mean it... Oh, sorry, bottom right plant. Could this mean it's moving ahead?
I see some cool bugs on it. I think that means some help.
Maybe it's
Are the bugs trying? Are the bugs fertilizing?
Or is it
Yes,
sabotage?
of course.
Bugs are a known helper of plants.
I would never sabotage my plant.
Fertilization in its natural position.
So I don't know if Drew's plant can go on any longer. 2 minutes now, and I don't think a plant can go on that long.
Well, if you think about it, during the nighttime, the plants go on for many hours without the sunlight.
This is true.
I mean, if a plant has such a
No, but the roots grow down to Australia. That's where they get their sunlight.
So if they were in their natural habitat, they would.
That's true. Only one of these plants is actually growing down to Australia.
I think
you never
Drew's
know.
plant needs some light. Maybe you should go turn it on.
Well, you never know what the pot plant's getting out of that plant. And you all know pot is good for health. Maybe the pot is helping out that plant.
Maybe. I think my plant, it's looking pretty solid. No movement yet, but looking at some slow and steady growth.
Well, you can't see the top of it. It could be going. And going fast. You just never know.
Maybe we should replace that camera.
Oh, sunlight just bestowed my plant. As you can see, it's in its glory form.
That was a
Let's see,
smart move.
Maybe Drew's plant is about to pull ahead.
It is encased in a terrarium, the perfect setting for plants. It was a gift by a special someone, meaning it's packed with love, unlike a regular plant or the outdoors.
But, Drew, let me ask you a question. Is there even a plant in there? I'm having a hard time picking one out.
Huh, that's a good question. Well, I spilled the terrarium a long time ago, and a bunch of stuff came out. So to be honest, I'm not totally sure myself. But all I hope is that there is one inside there, waiting to reveal its true colors to the world.
Well,
well,
maybe
you've
now
got-
that it has sunlight, it'll have a chance to do that.
You have almost only half the time left for that plant to grow, so you better hope it gets going.
Yes, we're about to pass the halfway mark. And as you can see, I think we should declare who's currently in the lead. So what do you guys think, fellow crewmates? Crewmates? What do you guys think?
I think that both right plants are probably in the lead at the it's hard to tell which one's gonna pull ahead, but since the light is on Drew's plant, it might be able to pull ahead. I'm not seeing much of anything out of the bonsai. We'll see, maybe it'll have a growth spurt.
This could change at any point.
There's some
Racing
I got it.
there's some movement
On
in
the-
the outside plant.
The plants on the right could be the ones to win. They're currently looking to be the strongest competitors because you can't see the top of either of them. And you never know, they could be reaching Mars by now and teaching Elon Musk to go faster. But who knows? But I'm holding out hope for the top left. I think it can make a comeback.
Yes, everyone loves a good underdog story, and the top left is no exception.
Y'all know with plant racing, anything can happen. Any plant can just suddenly decide to grow.
Looks like the movement has ceased in the bottom right plant. Looks like it's steadying itself again, so we'll see how this plays out. It's getting interesting.
But I feel like the bottom left has gained some of that blue power out of that pot, and it could pull ahead. It's
You're right,
too
yeah.
early to tell.
Anything could happen at this stage of the game.
It looks like we're coming up on the 3 minutes left. And, I don't know. I think it happened at the very end, but we're all at the edge of our seats, waiting.
As we enter this endgame, it's been a remarkable performance by the top left. I can see the growth, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough to beat the power of pot or the outdoors.
This is true.
You can't feel the intensity that's building up here right now, but I assure you, it is a very tense mood throughout the entire crew.
I just saw
Absolutely.
a bug fly past outside plant. Could this be what it needs?
We told all the plants at the beginning that going to be going up against each other, so they're putting in their best effort right now.
Yeah, and looks like the nature plant has called in the nature, and the bugs are coming in to give it a last minute boost, but will it be enough?
Yes, and just to clear things up, all plants were given the same level of water, food, and sunlight before this challenge, but anything that happens during the challenge is solely up to them.
That's one of the things that makes this plant racing competition unique from other plant racing, because it's truly up to the plant to decide how they want to perform. No,
It's true.
I feel like the
Australia. Do they want to channel that pot energy, call on the bugs, or maybe turn on the sun? Who knows?
I feel like it's the Australian advantage. The bottom right's been pulling that Australian sun, but taking its roots all the way across.
You're right,
I
he's
think that's-
effectively getting double sun right now.
Yeah,
Alright guys, we're just about to approach the minute 30 mark, and oh man, I'm sweating bullets. This is intense.
Very intense.
And as we go into this endgame and close up our race, it remains anyone's game in the last moments. Someone could pull ahead. But my money right now is shifting between the plants on the right, though it's hard to tell whether power of pot can outstrip the power of Australia.
Alright guys, 30 seconds left. After that, I'm going to declare our winner in the plant competition.
It
We're
appears
going
to
to
me
have
like
somebody-
it's going to take a miracle for Drew's plant to pull ahead at this point in the game.
and yet I hold out hope that it makes a good attempt. Not too much hope, because I do have money on the line on the plants on the right, but I
Alright,
want it to be close.
guys, get ready. 4, 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Stop! Alright, guys, the winner on the plant is
Hey,
plant
you
in
gotta
the
have-
top right.
Top right. Wow.
Yes, let's go.
Oh,
And
fought hard.
it appears the power of pot did in fact outstrip the power of Australia.
Sudokis, if you enjoyed this video and want, you should subscribe for more content. Also, don't forget to smash that like button harder than you've smashed anything else in your life.
Buy the merch, link in description.
There is